the network. Oh, it's lost. Okay. So here's what I was talking about. There was actually, remember when I was recording Micro Harris content and something of the sort, there used to be water here, like the whole of it, that dam there over there, but there's little water left of it. You see how it has dried. By the last week, was it last week when I was saying that I'm going now to move out? This pool was full. This pool was very full, like it was full. And okay, although I don't remember recording it, but it was full. I remember it was full just the other week. And now there's no water, and it will be so until the rain starts to fall, and that will be like 5 or even 6 months from now. Anyway, January is here and February is not yet done with us. Now March, I think the rains will start on March, so that these pools will be filled with water. I remember this thing was very full. It almost came to this point where there is grass. Well, it's a dry season, so I have 8.8 GB. And I remember a guy. I used to say that this water won't go away. Won't dry up, because it seemed like it was too much. And there's a way a dam can look, and you can conclude that this water is gonna last here for about half an year. But I think I was wrong. The water just needs some sheep, so that it will be depleted. And that's something that will take about 2 days. 2 days. 2 days is enough for this to happen. And it's funny that but nature, respect nature. Nature is supposed to be that way. So yeah. Imagine this is a place that I used to see here. There's so much water. But I won't be recording any Micro Harris content in just a few. I don't know. It seems like I won't be recording Micro Harris content for. Wait, it's actually not part of my priorities right now. So I'm like, what will happen after that? Okay, I'm now in the deep. Now, remember when I was recording Micro Harris, that water, imagine I'm in the middle of that thing. There's no water. Like, oh my goodness. It's just crazy. Like, I'm in the middle of the water that I was recording. Like, the space that was occupied by the water. So, actually, let me focus on other things right now. I think I can record a diary here. I think it will do. I don't want to go to another place. I don't want to go under the trees. Let me talk about. I'm in the middle of it. Like, there was water here where I'm walking. So much water that it almost filled this point. Serious. Water had reached actually this point. You know how deep that is? I'm standing on an elevated area and there is all that is happening. So yeah, and this rock was fully submerged to the water. And you see where it is right now. People are swimming here. People are swimming there. But then what am I doing? I had a company, I didn't see it. I had someone walking behind me, I didn't hear them walking to me. Okay, let me go to another place. This place isn't comfortable as such because it's still new to me. I'm not very comfortable in some new environments. I like it that way. Alright, I've woken up with some new developments. New developments. That got to mean that I have got nothing holding me back. I'm starting the plans straight away. So the idea was get a plan for all the things that I'm going to do. Like have an idea of what I am going to do. And since there are not many things, I can juggle them. It's not that ngumu. Plus, not that many of them that are sidelined. Okay, I'm juggling not many things, about 3 things. That is learning Excel, Forex, okay, and now productivity with Maxipy. And of course there is marketing, but hiyo sasa ni ya kujitakia. I'm just training myself to just know how to trend in Pinterest. But that's not the issue. I'll be doing that on the sideline because again it will not be taking so much time. It will only be taking about 30 minutes of whatever I'm doing. Like learning Pinterest too. It's not priority, but I'll be doing it. Yeah. And if it is possible to make a sale, I'll make a sale, okay? But for now, no. And now writing books will now be a sideline, but it won't be the main thing. However, I'll just be doing it and putting enough effort. Or should I say, I have 2 things that are sidelined. That is learning marketing with Pinterest, and 2, writing books. What if, now there is social media, I have to be posting each and every day. On Facebook I find, I don't know how I get even content to write. I just get content and I write. Like, there's no fuss about it. Whenever I get something to talk about, I'll talk about it. But nowadays it's not that regular, or neither do I post severally a day. I just post once, twice. I haven't put so but I really want to. I'll come back to storytelling and all that in my Facebook and Twitter after I have sorted my things out. Okay, once I've found momentum learning Forex, practicing Excel, and now productivity. Now I'm at a point where I can comfortably do these things each and every day, like they are part of my habits, and that will happen about 21 days after I start them. Okay, it's more of a habit right now, to create a habit, than it is to even start. Like I want to incorporate them to be a part of my nini, and then finally I'll start now writing books at the end of it. But right now I want to focus on priorities first. It's not an issue. I'll definitely manage. I want to sit down because I'm attracting some eyes here. So yeah, I'm moving out on Wednesday, by the way. I'm moving out on Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm supposed to take a break. Take a spiritual and food break. I go on a silent moment. And then after the silent moment, I think I'll be done with almost everything. I dedicate the time. The intention of this, the motive of this nini, going on a silent moment, I don't know. I'm likely to get that the audio is not clear. The audio quality is not good. So the intention is, 1, setting my priorities right. Everything will be taken care of. Okay. I want to fully submerge myself into that mind, imagination. Everything will be taken care of. My needs will be taken care of. Since I'm pursuing my purpose, I must tell God, okay, I'm pursuing my purpose. I know it's not paying, but I trust we have planned for my life. We'll provide everything, anything that I need, the resources that I need right now, and that will be it. And again, I want to come back to myself. I've been lost for a while. Like, yeah, I've been lost for just a while. Like, kuna vile nimepotea, honestly. Vile nimepotea, and I need to come back to myself, to my common sense. And mostly when I want to do this is when I deny my body food for just a day or two. Yeah. The systems are already okay, and yeah, I don't know if the roommate has read my cues, my signs of living, but I've left that mood take over into the room. I don't know if they are reading, but yeah, I'll tell them. I don't know, today or tomorrow. I'm moving out. I'm finding a way to tell them, but yeah, I'll be updating this on this channel. Okay, I just want to tell them politely that I'm leaving, and right now I don't have any issue with anyone. As much as I'm seeing that someone is trying to kunichokoza. Kunichokoza is, what do you call kunichokoza in English? Someone is trying to create some violence, and you know, I nowadays don't want to take these things personal. Like, I'm refraining from just doing anything silly. Anything silly that sounds like that will ruin any relationship with anyone. So, ever since someone touched my phone and they did what they did, I think there's some level of respect that I lost to them. Like, I even stopped talking to people. Yeah. I stopped, like, okay, you broke it. I don't have any issue with that. But now, I'm no longer confident around you. When you snoop into my things, I'll start being like, okay, yeah, I gave you a lot of respect, but right now, trust, like, when trust is broken, it's like a glass. When you break that trust, you're likely not to get it back. Like, it's broken, that's it. Like, that's it. But anyway, decided that actually, you know, there's something that happens when you take things personally. You take the luggage or the load of bearing the consequences. Okay, like, you'll always be having someone at heart that they have hurt you, they have done what, in some ways you will be, in some ways, I don't know if the audio is being affected, but in some ways, when you have that luggage, when you have that load in your heart, you really tend to be living in the past rather than living in the present. This is not recommendable because, honestly, yeah, you really won't enjoy anything in life. I'm not sure the quality of the camera is good. Let me clear it up. I'm seeing some whatever. You know, I can't properly see myself because the sun is just ahead of me, just reflecting its rays just in front of me. Yeah, I was talking about yeah, friendship. I've come to learn that friendship, you have to outline what you cannot do to me and what you can do to me, what I don't entertain and what I entertain, especially what I don't entertain. Just be frank of when you're getting to a friendship. I don't expect you to be doing things how I don't want them. I respect privacy. Don't get into my phone. Yeah, I know we live with each other, but only the time that I'll tell you. You have access to some things, but you don't have access to this. You have go. That's the lesson that I've picked. Whenever getting to a friendship, or when you want to live with someone, tell them, me, I don't like this. I don't like someone snooping into my phone. Okay, I'll give you the password, but please avoid getting into my phone. Alright, so there's no issue with that. There's really no issue with that. Yeah. There's really no issue. I think I need to talk about this matter. So I'm done with that. I don't have any issue with someone, so I'll be living in peace. And if possible, by the way, I know for a fact that after I move out and I start living in this house with George, it will just for a few weeks, and I'll be done. That will be preparing me to go to this Rebo. I don't know the room number, but I'll be moving to that house. By that time, yeah, I said all this and I need not to repeat myself. So here's the thing. I have no issue and I have no what did I want to say? So I was saying, okay, but that's really not a good that's really not a good. So someone asked me yesterday if I could now I have very hot debates or even an issue. If someone would come and ask you if you'll be okay with your partner, like their partner, and by partner I mean your spouse, having a bestie who is a friend and is of the opposite gender, okay, will you be okay as the other partner? And this is actually a very hot debate. This is actually a hot topic. And talk about relationships. Is it really worth it? You know, I've grown to this. Okay, I am this old, and I've come to learn so much about myself. I've come to learn so much about life that you need not to treat people or even treat things personally. That's something that I've picked from this. Like, never treat things personally. Like, don't take things personally. That's the point, actually. Never take things personally. Just stay calm. Assume that it's happening because there was some miscommunication. Sawa. Okay. So that being said, the amount of respect that you give to other people really depends on how you trust them. That's okay. Now, with a partner having a bestie who is the opposite gender, I want to look at the nature of their relationship. Is it work related? Is it a close related? Like a close friend. Like you can't really determine if it is work related or they are just friends, just like I'm friends with them. But them it's actually more of a friend thing. So with that, would there be any issue if by the way I woke up with her? Right now I honestly don't. I won't have any struggle choosing between this and this. I think right now is when oh my god, I think I should have done this long ago while I was in first year. But I think at this time I was still looking for myself. Okay, ebu kidogo. That story will come back to it. Okay, there's so much wind out here. And I don't want to walk here. And I think it is going to affect the quality of the audio. I'm neither there or there. I'm just somewhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, today I'll bathe. I don't think I'll wash the thing. Just go to my So today I'm a bit settled, as I was saying. Just sit in the usual place that I sit. And when I was recording yesterday's diary, after I had just finished, I had Ben here. I was talking about Forex there yesterday. So Ben was here. He was doing some, I don't know what he was doing. I think he was flirting with a girl, I think. He deleted my number, by the way. And they were just there for a moment in my life. I appreciate they were there when I needed them, when it was really necessary. Okay, that's the point. When it was really necessary, so that I could know my purpose. Thanks to, I really give thanks. I'm grateful that they were there at the right moment. You know, honestly, I couldn't have known that Forex is my thing. But yeah, I know he deleted my number because I no longer see his status. You know, you can tell that someone, and I did something silly. That's okay. I think that is why he made a decision not to just delete my number. I asked him a question, okay? A very genuine question. Tell me which website you use to look at the daily printouts of the market. And he was like, you Google. Yeah, I know it's Google. I should Google, but okay, so I said okay, fine. I won't bother them because I know their nature. They can really be okay. I said Okay, fine. Now we met there one of the Fridays that I met one of all the crashes. I really don't remember if I told this story, but that's when I met my crashes, my previous crashes. I was like, now by the way, see, I met them. Actually, I met everyone that really was in my life, and I had developed some interest in them. That's when I nini. And he asked me a question. Were you the one who was asking me nini? And I answered yes. You should Google. And I replied, at least you could have told me what it is. Like, just put a simple answer there. It is this, this, and this. The guy, from the looks, he was, I don't know, embarrassed because I was with my friend George and I was talking with them. I told them, okay, so you could have just told me simply. Hata kuniambia Google. If I ask you for something, just tell me. I'm not asking much. I only need one thing and I'm done. I think that's where they decided to delete the number. But I really don't hold anything back. I don't take things personally. He did whatever he did because he thought, yeah, you don't know what was going on in their mind, and that is a fault of miscommunication, I think. Yeah, and from that you learn that you shouldn't be taking things personally just because someone has said something. Although I also failed at communicating in a proper way, but yeah, I learned a lesson to always be saying, don't ever say things as true as they are. Just be lying. Ni sawa. Mi nilipatanga nini. Just lie. Just don't. Although it's not good to sugarcoat things, but sometimes it is necessary to just keep. Yeah. But anyway, I don't think I would be interested in knowing that tool. It wasn't necessary. And thank goodness they didn't tell me that tool. I could have gone to another direction, which wouldn't have been, which wouldn't have augured well with me. But it's all okay. It's all fine. Yeah. Communication. I've learned a lot about communication. Tell people what you don't like. Tell people what, yeah, especially what you don't like. That will save you a lot. That will save you from a lot. Now, and if you're interested in someone, say it. As it is, say it. Say it. So yeah. Yeah. I want to talk about that issue. So would I be personally? Would I be comfortable if my partner has a new, or even a bestie, a male bestie? I don't think I will have any issue. That is, but there's a condition to that. Yeah. Since I don't want to take things personally and I don't want to exaggerate things because I can really exaggerate things and I can exaggerate things, that's the point. I can exaggerate something and it will seem like I don't have goodwill to my partner. The condition is that male bestie has to know what boundaries are. Okay, that means anytime that we are at home, like I'm with my partner at home, like tuko nyumbani, we are doing what we are doing, I'll tell them, no, what am I really saying? Like, okay, we are in a home. Me, I don't expect that bestie to be coming huku kwa home because I know that now will be an issue. You see, I've got to respect the fact that not women, there are boundaries. Okay, there are supposed to be boundaries. there's got to the two people who are friends in quotes, who are besties in quotes. I don't know where they have come from. I don't know where their friendship comes from. But I think that's where communication that comes in with your partner. Ask them did you meet this other person? But I would like to know which level have you placed them? Where are they in your life? Like, I really want to know who is who and what they are doing. And that's the point where anything that has got to do with other people doing whatever they have got to do, it's really a matter of respect and boundaries. Yeah, that is what actually will make me comfortable. I won't be that person who will be like, you won't have a male bestie. You won't have a male bestie. Why? Okay, you want to have a male bestie for some reasons. I can't refuse. It's actually a debatable points depending on the person. Okay, I'm stuck by there. I'm processing two things at the same time. Okay, let me come back. I don't know what I'm processing. I'm thinking weird things as I'm talking even. Should focus on talking about one thing. So yeah, having a male bestie I won't have any issue. But that is as long as the condition is met. Respect is upheld and boundaries have been drawn. Like, you can only pass to this point. Like, I have a husband, you cannot do anything. You just can't come to my home just for the sake. Like, you are coming to my home and my husband is there. Yeah? That's when I think, as a husband, I note this, that this guy keeps on coming to my home, and each and every time I'll know that something is just, 1 + 1 is 2. You don't need to be told. If you are an intelligent and you are a smart person, you definitely extrapolate the point. Yeah. You just can't assume things. Now, you see, all that has to be in place. All that has to be you have to take care of that. As a man, you have to, and this calls for you to have open communication, genuine, open, honest communication with your partner. Sawa, open, genuine communication with your partner. Like, you tell them, I'm not happy with this guy that you are with. I don't like how you are spending your time together. Like, most of the time, I really don't like it. Yeah, I really don't like how he's treating you. Like, I am seeing some things. I'm seeing how he's taking you to hotels, big hotels. I'm seeing how he's buying you lunch, and I'll tell them genuinely. Let me put myself in the shoes of your bestie. As I buy this for you, you know what I'll be doing? I'll be owning you. And what will that be doing will that be fair to your husband? No. That will be a very big problem that I'll be having. You'll be putting myself in a huge hole that I won't that you won't save yourself up. Okay? That you won't save yourself from it. That I can't save myself from it. There's all that. You've got to tell them, I'm not comfortable with that. Yeah, I don't have any issue if you are friends, but please stop accepting things from him. And if you are accepting things from him, see, that got to mean that you are also trading other things. Like, is there an exchange of anything? or do you just do this for fun? Yeah, so you've got to know that. But for me, don't think I'll have any issue with any man befriending my nini, but it has to have some boundaries. All right, sawa. So yeah, I've got to say that it's a matter of nini, but my personal approach is that yeah, the two are have been taken care of, or should I say have been respected, the two. So I'm here, and by the way, I was also asked the same another question. Will there be an issue, any issue, if your partner is older than you with 7 years? If there's an age gap between you and your partner? I was like, by the way, age is actually a determinant factor to most of the people that out here. Is there any issue, or is there any issue with the age gap? 5, 6, yeah, 3. Your age gap is just 3. Actually, my parents, their age gap is 10. 10. Yeah, I think 10. Actually, more than 10. 10 years. And it's really not a matter of if the person is older than you, but there will be an issue if the woman is older than the man. Definitely there will be an issue. Like a big one. Like a big one. How do you expect me to be your partner and you are older than me with 7 years? At least for 3 or 2, okay, sawa. That is negotiable, or should I say it's okay, that's debatable. Okay? Like, I marry a person who is 7 years older than me. Like, do I really love myself? So that's the point. But age shouldn't really be an issue if the man is older than the nini. However, if the woman is older than the man, it shouldn't be as much. There shouldn't be that big gap. Like I don't think I will have any issue marrying a person who is older than me with 1 year. Although deep inside I will have an issue. But if the love is genuine, I don't think I will look at it. Although at some point it will be pressing. The issue will be pressing. At some point, the issue will be very pressing, and it will. At some point, like the issue will emerge and it will press you. I know that, but I've got to appreciate that fact. It will reach a point that meaning. But now we have to openly talk about this with my partner. Again, this calls for communication. Communication is actually very crucial. Very crucial in whatever you are doing. Very crucial. Communication, by the communication, if you just build it and use it in the proper way and in the right way, I think it can solve many problems it can solve most of the social problems that we'll have. Families disorganized, war, family wrangles, violence. By the way, communication would really save a lot, because it's really a matter of understanding what the other partner wants, or even the other party wants, what the other person really wants. Like, you must actively listen to what they are talking about, their concerns, and then negotiate without splitting the difference. Everyone goes 50-50. Okay, not 50-50. 100-100. Everyone is satisfied that they have gotten what they want. Like, even with Russia and USA, it's really a matter of I think we have an issue with this. Why don't we openly talk about it and we settle things? There wouldn't be any thoughts of war. They wouldn't. China and USA, they openly say, okay, we have issues with data and superpower. Why don't we openly talk? I think it is over a lot. But we are not meant to be agreeing on everything. That is something that we should appreciate. That is something that that's you just can't bypass that. You are not meant to agree on everything. We'll have differences, but how do we sort the differences? Yeah, I've had something that has entered into my nostrils. I felt. So yeah, you have got to appreciate that, and you've got to keep that in mind. At the back of my mind, I know that for 12 minutes, I think today it will be exactly 45 or 46. It won't be longer than that. But back to the age matter. If someone is older than you with 2 or 3 years, is more than 3, there will be an issue. Definitely. Like even, because it isn't supposed to be. But I have seen marriages work, relationship works, they thrive. Oh my goodness, they thrive. See, thrive also is it's positive things. I wanted to say thrive correctly. Alright, positive. No. They thrive. There are marriages and relationships that thrive, where a partner, or should I say, a man is younger than the lady or even the woman. It's very possible. Very, 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 very possible. Okay. I at one point actually imagined myself. I think it was just some years back. I don't remember well when it was, but I remember at one point where I thought about it. If my partner is older than me, what would happen? And I again asked a very genuine question. If my partner that I'll meet has already broken their virginity, how would I reconcile her with to be herself? Because they already have some soul ties with the person who broke their virginity. Like, how would I approach this? And for real, I think this is a point where it calls for you to be mature, to be emotionally mature, to be emotionally because you'll have to deal with it. Like, I really can't marry a person right now who has had their virginity broken. I'll first start by sitting the two down. The people who broke who broke her virginity. I don't think. Anyway, no, it's really a very debatable issue. It's really a debatable. What are my standards, by the way? What are my standards? My standards. But I don't think it will be an issue. Just fix the two. Make sure that now you have disconnected the soul ties. The only way that you can now there's now another issue. If the partner that you are going to marry already has a child, how will you be dealing with the other man? What will be your relationship? How will you be dealing with that? For me, I think I will be treating them like, okay, fine, this is your child, you are a biological child. you'll have access to them, but not my partner. Period. Like, yeah, and you have to do a ritual so that you can disconnect. The good thing about disconnecting, you don't need the other person's validation or permission to. Okay, the other party shouldn't. Okay, it's not a necessity to break the ties, whether the other partner is there. So you only need to do it spiritually wise. You can disconnect from anything as long as you have the objective, you have the drive. There's really a lot that is going on into my mind. Like, how would I approach this? But I think as a person who is very aware of what is happening in the spiritual world, the spiritual realm, I'll tell my partner, you need to break all these ties. Like, honestly, you need to break all these ties. Akina no wonder. Okay, let me not talk about this. Let me refrain from talking about that. But in my dream, in my visualization, I saw myself with my daughter. And I had this feeling that I will have a son. I will have a son. But I'm raising them. I am raising them, yes. But I was at this point where, okay, my daughter is really mine. It's biologically they are mine. But my son was a bit okay. Even I have been having issues of, I've been having a problem. Not a problem, but I've been having a problem even trying to imagine if I'll have a son. Because I don't know how I'll name them. I don't know how. But as for my second daughter, I think I already have a name. I'll name them under like my mom, like her name. That's how I'll call them. But for the son, I think this is where I decide, okay, you know what? The mother will decide to how are they. She will name them. Okay? Anyway. I leave that aside. I think I leave that aside. And there's an issue also of, can you marry a single mother? Like, she's a mother. There's a lot. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to go to that direction. However, it's important to put that in mind. Some situations might happen and they put you in that spot, that fix. So let me end this diary here. Remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow. Okay, actually, it's when I'm going to the waterfalls. And for the silent moment, today is just only for preparation, and I need to eat. Yeah, I need to take a 1 day break from any food, and I'll be good to go before I move out on Wednesday. Wednesday is when I'm moving out, and I hope things will be sorted, things will be taken care of. Okay. Remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow, adios.